Specifically, that what we saw, they throw at you guys tonight. We saw some full court pressure, some zone, some box and one. It was real physical. It looks like you guys won by a hefty margin, but you had to work for this win. They made it tough. Can you just talk about that a little bit?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen, a lot of new stuff that we're not really used to going against, and our coach was telling us, they're going to throw a lot of stuff at you. It's going to be a lot of pressure. It was tough. We got a little loose with the ball at the end, but we pulled it out.
And for you, getting your shot off against different types of defenses as you develop as a player, are you becoming more and more comfortable with that? Because I saw a backdoor cut in the second half when they overplay you. I saw you moving without the ball. Is that something you're just having to continue to work on as a player?
I mean, it's easy to just shoot when you're open, but it's hard to learn how to create those shots and get open. So that's something I'm definitely working on and learning.
And with St. Mary's coming up, they won tonight, so early kind of conference showdown a little bit. You saw what they did the other night. How excited are you for that test?
We're really excited. That's going to be a huge, huge game. It'll be a test for both teams.
And do you pay a lot of attention to the other teams in the conference? I mean, do you follow it in the rankings and in the standings and all that stuff? Or?
Not really. I just try to focus on my team and what we're doing.
And the three-point shooting for you, is that opening up other stuff for you? Because they know that you're making that shot?
I mean, it opens up a lot more for the rest of my teammates, because when they're face guarding me like that, if I'm not open, then obviously the driving lane is wide open, or backdoor cuts and all that stuff. So yeah, it opens up some new stuff, some new looks for our team.
I mean, a little bit of everything. Three-quarter court pressure, full court, box and one.
Triangle and two.
Every zone, triangle and two. Was it a triangle and two or pure box and one?
Triangle and two.
Okay,
yeah,
so
triangle and two.
Did you expect they were going to throw?
I have seen them. I watched their BYU game, and they tried to triangle into BYU a little bit at their place on Saturday. So she's kind of known for that. She's known for mixing up her defenses and throwing different defenses at you. And for the most part, I thought we handled their pressure. I thought at times, it really bothered us. We really worked on just handling that pressure, really being composed and kind of getting through the pressure, and we would get layups. And I thought at times, that happened for us. That's the risk you take when you're going to play that kind of defense. Is if you can get through it, you're going to give up high percentage shots.
Do you like having that kind of test and seeing how your players specifically react to having different situations thrown at them? You could try to do it in practice. Yeah. But there's nothing like game situation, and then seeing how good and bad sometimes they respond.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I mean, I think you're going to see those kind of things. Long Beach State played us in the exact same defenses, and so we had 31 turnovers at Long Beach State, and we had 14 tonight. So obviously we've gotten a little bit better at that. But I just felt like overall, our defense probably wasn't as good as it was Saturday night. I thought getting Amy and Felicia in foul trouble early really hurt us, and then fouling out, basically our two starting point guards there late at the end. Those things got to get better.
Refereeing's always an interesting subject. It was an interestingly refereed game, I'll say that. I saw by your reaction and you players, they have to play through that though when you have to coach through it. Is that also an interesting test because you're going to see that through the course of the season?
Absolutely. You can't get too upset about it. You can't get too excited about it. You just have to understand they're doing the best they can. They're calling what they think they see, and obviously if it goes against you, you're not in favor of it. But I think that we know better that we have to play through that. And I thought our kids got pretty emotional tonight, and there were some tough calls made out there. But we've got to adjust, and we got to understand what they're calling and what they're looking for, and adjust to what they're doing.
And there was a couple times for teaching moments, that's what my coach might call it, but I saw girls come out when you didn't see what you wanted, specifically defensively. And it didn't matter necessarily what they were doing in the box score. That's part of it maybe fans don't always pay attention to.
Yeah.
You're looking for the little things that you need later on down the line.
Oh, absolutely. I think that we have to continue to get better. We have to continue to play the defense the way we want the defense to look and be played. And every scout's going to be different. Every team you're going to play a little bit different. And so, I thought tonight there were times that it was really good, but there were times that we definitely missed our assignments.